guys. I started a little later. My coffee didn't brew in time. I had to run over and get the coffee. Hello, hi. Welcome to the Q&A stream. Yes. Oh, it's been a while since our last one, huh? Wow. Thank you, everyone. Hello. Thanks to everyone, we have reached over 700,000 Takodachis. Yes. And I don't know. I can't thank you guys enough. Honestly. It's been a while since our last Q&A. I think the last one we did was like around like 400k. So yeah, it's about time. Yes. Hello, yay! Thank you. Welcome to all the new members. Thanks for all the super chats. Yay! Yeah, we're already well on our way too. Oh. Thanking us, now we should be thanking you. No, thank you. Ohayou gozaimasu. Is the audio a little too quiet? Are? I wonder why. It should be the same as usual. I didn't change any settings. Thank you. Maybe I'm just speaking a little more quiet than usual. I need to find a way so my microphone can reach a little closer to my face. Like, maybe like this. How's this? Sorry if you heard the microphone moving noises. It's fine. Okay, that's a little better. Sounds good? Okay. Yay, thank you. You're the best. No, you're the best. Right back at you. Mic moving ASMR. Yay! Burrito is so far away. Yeah, Burrito is watching you guys. Gotta be careful. Burrito's going gee, watching you. Silently, judging. Nah, Burrito's just off this side for now because we have many quick questions to answer. Yes. Many questions to answer. And let's see. We can add this directory. Yes. Okay. Are you guys ready to answer some questions? I tried to pick as many as I could. I'll see how many I can get through. I'll try to get through quite a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 37-ish. We'll see how far we can get. Some of them are gonna be short answers, some of them are gonna be longer. So we'll see. Alright. Are we ready? Are we ready to start? Because I am. Okay, let's see. Dun. Sorry if the letters are a little smaller. I just took a screen cap of the... I was gonna choose should I say copy paste and like make a little template, but I didn't have time, so it's just a screenshot. Okay. I have noticed that we, the Takodachis, never has opened our eyes. So my question is, which is the color of our eyes? Or do we even have eyes? Oh, do you guys have eyes? Or is the color of it a color out of space? Oh, I wonder. Maybe your eyes are not open. Maybe it's sealed away. How can we see if our eyes aren't real? Grant us eyes. Wah! It's it's a secret. It's a secret. Maybe you should look in the mirror. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, next. See, some of these questions are very short, very short. Back in September, Kurobushi Papa drew a doodle of you with an alternate side by side. Could we possibly get some lore into this form and maybe some future artwork? Much thanks. The lore. I see, I see, I see. Well, the thing about the alternate form is that I wanna give you guys more story on my past, but maybe as a series of illustrations down the line. That's what I'm thinking. But I definitely wanna draw more. It's just that time is very limited right now. I think this will be a reoccurring topic, but once I get more time, I definitely want to do more personal art pieces that explores the lore a little more to show you guys what happened and such. Yeah. So please look forward to it. Yes, yes, yes. Next. Do you remember what your first video game was? Even if it's you're not totally sure, what's your earliest gaming memory? We all start somewhere. This was a pretty good question because I had to dig through my brain, squish the brain to remember. And what should I say? I think the first thing I remember playing is actually like a game called is it called Bomberman? Where you like use the bombs to like clear out like blocks and stuff, and you have like yeah. It was something similar to that. But yeah. I don't know if it was the legit one or if it was just like a fan-made one, but when I used to go to like lessons and stuff, they in the building they had on the first floor they had a very old PC there, and they had that game. And I remember lining up to like try to like see what they were playing, and I just like peek over, and then I got to play a little bit, and that's probably one of the first games I remember playing. Yeah, it was a pretty classic game. Yeah. And then another one I remember playing. I forget how old I was, but there was a Harry Potter game. It was like the Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone like PC game that I played, and then you had to like draw these spells with your mouse, and you had to like trace over the spells to make them work, and they were like had all kinds of puzzles and stuff. Yeah. I forget how far I went into the game. I don't think I cleared it, but I went as close. I went pretty far one run, and then I was almost at Voldemort, but I don't remember clearing it, so I don't know if I ever cleared it. Yeah. Oh, you guys played it too? Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, it was a really long time ago, but yeah. Stream of I don't even know if like any recent PCs can run that game. Probably, but it'd be a little bit complicated. Yeah, I don't know if Papa Niece got it for me like as a secondhand gift, or if I was playing it at that cram school. I don't remember that much because I was pretty little. But yeah. I think I played it like when a bunch of the Harry Potter games were released though, so it probably wasn't when it was on release. Anyways, yeah. Next question. I don't know if you guys can read it a little bit, but when will we get Ninomae Inani's themed mouse pad or a throw pillow? Boy. You know, if I ever end up getting Dakimakura, it'll be close to the actual person, you know? But I don't know. I'll have to think about what kind of merch I wanna make in the future. I know mousepad is really popular, or like Ame's pillows that she made. Those are really cute. I don't know. So many possibilities. I'll have to brainstorm, but hey, if I get a mouse pad or one of those long mouse pads, yeah, it won't have any bumps on it. Anyways, question number 2: do you ever see yourself setting aside your priestess duties at the temple and devoting yourself full time to be a cute eldritch horror idol in Hololive? Actually, before the pact, is it right? The pact with the temple started. That was the original plan. I was going to wrap up and close down my personal shrine for a bit, so I can focus on streaming and doing personal artworks and drawing a lot. But there was definitely a turn of events. I had to go into a pact with the temple, and yeah, that was a personal choice. If I went back into the past, maybe I would have rethought about it. But yeah. But until the pact ends, we will be a little bit short on the freedom of time to stream. My streaming hours are a little bit limited until then, but until then, yeah, we'll manage. But that was I want to go back to the original plan of being able to, you know, be taking a break when I want and drawing in my free time when I'm not sleeping. Cause right now it's basically I stream and then I rush over to the temple, or not temple, shrine. Temple, same thing. And then I do my duties, and then I run back home, and then I work on a little bit of the duties on the personal shrine, and then I sleep a little bit, and then it's time for stream again, and then rinse and repeat. Except on weekends, I don't have to go to the temple or shrine on the weekends. I keep saying temple because I keep reading the word, but yeah. That's why, especially this weekend is basically a few hours of sleep or prep time in between collab streams, but you know, it's worth it. I want to do so many things, but there's just not enough time and not enough Ina. So I'm doing what I can to balance things out, but if I end up being really tired again, like the beginning of the week, then I'll make sure to take breaks. I'll make sure I don't like force myself to be streaming when I could take a break. I wanna be able to stream for you guys at near top condition. Yeah. I think I really regret forcing the gesture drawing stream because I was extremely tired, and I should have just been like, you know what, sleep first instead of trying to force a stream. That's what I learned, anyways. if you don't see me for a while, you'll know why. Yeah. And when it comes to taking breaks, people think just not streaming, just not streaming is the only thing you gotta do. But sometimes the fatigue that builds up is not only physical but also mental as well. So I know I might not be posting much on like YouTube community or like Twitter or like looking through fan art and stuff, but that's mostly because I know how time consuming and stressful just looking through social media can be. So sometimes you gotta take a break from the internet. Yeah, I still look through stuff, I still favorite stuff, but you might not hear from me. That's because I'm taking a mental break. Yep. Anyways, that's it. Yeah, self-care. You don't realize how tired you are. Like, I mean, when you're physically tired, you can kind of tell you're just like sluggish and you're just like, I just want to sleep all day. But when you're mentally tired, you just don't realize until you actually look back and you're just like, oh, maybe I should just take a break. take a mental break. Take a social media break. Yeah. Self-care important, yes. Okay, next question. Ta-dun. What got you addicted to go deep in the gacha games hellhole? And how is your Guild Wars going? Well, this was a question during Guild Wars, but what got me addicted? Well, I don't think addiction is a thing, but when my schedule got really busy, I couldn't, sit down and play games for like hours at a time, or like put all my effort into like all my attention into playing games. And social games like gacha games and stuff that I could play on my phone on the side, or like in between transit times, and a whole bunch of stuff. I just played it on and off. Yeah. Denial. I don't know. I just have it on the side. I just press buttons. Like, people think you guys think I always play gacha games, like I have it on all the time, but the truth is I don't even get the daily login bonuses half the time. I just play whenever I want. Yeah, whenever I feel like playing. So yeah, that's why I never end up buying monthly packs. Because I don't get the full duration out of it. Yeah. The Princess Connect level says otherwise. I don't know. If you guys end up working like long hours a day and you're doing the same task, it's good to have something on the side to distract yourself. Yeah. How's your Guild War going? Actually, surprisingly, Guild Wars overlapped with when I was extremely tired, and I ended up missing like a day of grinding. And then Dancho was like, Ina. I was like, hi. But surprisingly, even though I missed the day, our crew went 4-0. We won all battles. I think everyone took it pretty easy this time around, but we still managed 4-0. Yeah. It's okay. Dancho was like, okay, fine. I know you're tired, so I'll forgive you for one day. But then I met my quota on the other days. Don't worry, I'm still alive. Yeah. Yeah, I like Guild Wars. Cause the other Guild Wars, I did some prep for it. Like, I was farming the dragons, and I had the Arcanum farming going. But recently, especially for light, was I didn't have much ready. I didn't have much ready. Yeah. But next Guild Wars is water, so maybe I'll be prepared. Yeah. I'm talking about Grand Blue Fantasy. Yes. I still have quite a while until the next Guild Wars. I can start farming. Okay. Anyways, Bonito Bonchan, my favorite summon, Bonchan. You know how Grand Blue Fantasy you can like send Valentine gifts and they give you like a gift back. I got Bonito. Bonchan. Okay, next question. Burning questions. I always wondered if there are meaning to the knots on your outfit. Also, what do the Japanese characters on Ao-chan say? Ah. Is there a meaning to the knots? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Please look forward to it? Question mark? Yeah, some more things I want to share with you, but I'm gonna spoil you guys on it, so... And what do the Japanese characters on Ao-chan say? I think このネクロノミコンがやばい対象. Pretty sure. It means like this Necronomicon is やばい. Is yab. Ao-chan yab. Yeah. I think it's a little in a way a Easter egg. There's something called このライトノベルがすごい where they rank all the or have like people yeah, that's the one, Ao-chan. Did you look in the mirror? Anyways, yeah. And it's kind of like a play on that because Ao-chan's a book. Yes. やばいですね。Oh yeah, the questions are actually gathered from the members. I put a post out to the members. I wanted to do a members question because the what should I say? I don't like using the marshmallow site at all. Those captchas, I get really annoyed when they come up like every 2 questions. I'm trying to save the images, so I was like, hey members, wanna send me questions? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. And the site is in Japanese, so sometimes it's harder for people to, navigate the site. So, yeah, if the captcha is simple, like one image, and you like click it and then say okay, and it's gone, it's fine. But sometimes the captcha, they like have 3 different sets of images, and it's not one of those like click all and send okay. It's like you click it and it like disappears slowly and then it appears again, and then you gotta do it like so many times until like whatever image you're trying to whatever you're trying to like click doesn't appear anymore. It's like it's not even fast, it's just like zoom, and then it's like, okay, am I finished? And then you wait for it and it goes and it's like the thing you have to click. Okay, I click again and it goes and then it's like another one. You're just like, no, stop, let me just, I'm not a robot. Yeah, those take too long. Anyways, yeah, that's why I want to ask the members this time. Yep. Okay, next question. Your thoughts on making an art book? This is also a highly asked question. I'm interested in making one, definitely. But to make an art book, you need a lot of artworks, and I don't think I have enough artworks drawn right now to make one. But actually talked to Emma-chan about this a little bit. I was like, Emma, is it possible for me to make a book for like a goods for like an anniversary or like a special event? And Emma, she was like, you know, you don't have to always like make that into a special goods. Like if there's like a Hololive Dojin event in Japan, like a holo kit or like comic kit, maybe. She was like, you know, maybe if there's like a Hololive only event, you can maybe try to get a booth and sell your own book. I was like, oh, what? So maybe down the line, if I have enough artworks, I definitely wanna make an art book. Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine? Ina art book at the Hololive Dojin event. I think that'd be interesting, yeah. Like holokit, yeah. I wanna try make one for it, yeah. A lore book, huh? Maybe I'll just photocopy Alchan and send it over. Hey Alchan, wanna make a trip to the printing company? Photocopy yourself. Yeah. Question mark? Don't worry about it. Now everyone can see what you're about. Huh? Okay. Next question. What has been the most memorable moment for you thus far? And has there been any comments from people that have made you appreciate what you do more? Also, thank you for making us laugh, and hopefully you can have an amazing 2021. I hope you have an amazing 2021 too. And man, there's so many. Like one of the most memorable moments was actually I asked members before I posted the time-lapse video. I asked if it'd be okay if I release like the wallpaper, maybe like the signed version, to the public, and if you guys, if it'd be okay to post the time lapse like early access for the members, and then to everyone, to the public later on. And that poll really surprised me. I was happy that I was able to build a community that was caring for members and non-members. I was like, you know, maybe I'm doing something right. Yeah, I was really proud of you guys. Yep. And you know, sometimes when I like look at the fan art tag, I see something like, oh, this is my first time drawing. I wanted to try drawing Ina or the Takodachis or fan art of the other EM members on Hololive, and I'm just like, aw, you guys are so cute. Yeah, you all deserve headbutts. Yes, you do. Who's a good Takodachi? Yeah. Chatty speed, all the headpats. Yeah. But you know, even after I released the time lapse, the overwhelming amount of comments that said they enjoyed it really made me happy. I really wanted to do a voiceover one. Maybe the next one that I edit out and stuff will voice over it. I know when I was writing the comments or the captions, descriptions on the previous one, I was drinking some tomato juice, so my brain juices were flowing very well. So some of the comments there, I looked back on it, I was like, oh. Oh. Yeah, it's just a bird. Those captions are funny. I'm glad. Because I was drinking some tomato juice, yeah. I love tomato juice. Head empty, no thoughts. Yeah, that's me every day. Sometimes I just let go of my brain and let it loose. And I come back to see what I wrote. And I'm just like, whoa. I hope they find it funny. You guys like those type of comments? Yeah, I was like, I could commentate on everything, but I realized there's a lot of like blank spaces. So I was like, I'll just write whatever my brain tells me to write. Yep. So, hopefully down the line when I do more content that's just not streaming or like short clips, I have plans and am working on building up my skill level to create certain types of videos that I want to create. So I don't want to spoil you guys yet, but I've been thinking a lot, and then I've been planning a lot, and I already have the permissions to do it, and I want to do a good job on it. So it might take a little time, but yeah. But it's gonna be. I don't think anyone in Hololab has created videos like this before, but it has me in it, but it doesn't. It also doesn't have me in it, in a way. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how well I can execute it. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, give us a peek. I'll say my ending screen. That's the biggest clue you can give you guys. My ending screen is the biggest clue I can give you. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Next. Yoisho. What is one thing you've learned about yourself since joining Hololive that you otherwise wouldn't have known? I realized my stamina was lower than I expected. And my should I say my time management skills is not as good as I thought. And I mean, I need more sleep. I mean, I knew that from the start. So, but yeah. I thought maybe I could manage to, walk around without being tired, but never realized that. And, what should I say? I can surprisingly talk for a long amount of time. Surprisingly. I usually don't talk that much. Like even during like family dinners and stuff, I'm the quiet one. And I don't talk that much, but yeah. Surprisingly, I can talk to you guys for a long time. Yeah. My interpersonal skills are not that great. Yeah, but I'm working on it. I'm gathering up more courage to talk to people off stream too. Yeah. What else? I was about to say something. Oh yeah, I didn't realize I make funny noises when I play games. These are the type of things you don't know until, you listen to your VODs and stuff. Or watch your VODs and stuff. It's like, oh, do I sound like this? Yeah, I actually saw something came up on my feed and it was like, all the sounds Ina makes during Titanfall 2 stream. I was like, I didn't know I made this many weird noises. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, those happened. And it was like a quite a long video too, so I was like, that's a lot of funny noises I make. But yeah, those are just small things that I've learned about myself. Yeah, I gotta be careful when I'm not streaming to not make weird taco noises. Yeah. Okay. And next. Which would you say is your favorite Kuroboshi Papa's work? Me! Okay. We know you looked up to him a lot, but there has to be something that he made aside from you that really took your attention. So, well, I think the series that he's most famous for is probably Kino's Journey, right? So when I first found out about his artwork, it was through like a book called Japanese Comic 2, where he there was like a step-by-step on how he drew like an illustration of his, and there's like a illustration of Kino on there, and I was like, this is so much detail, and I don't know how he does it. And I think he used to do the line art with pencil, and then he would like scan it and then color it in like Photoshop or such. And back then I was just starting out learning about like digital art and stuff, so I was like, wow, this is so cool. Yeah, so that's that has been one of the first things, and one of the detail in his artwork really caught my attention. But down the line, when I got into playing FGO, I saw it was around the time the 1.5, what should I say? The what do you guys call that in English? But the in between chapters. Yeah, the 1.5 stories, and then there was a poster released of Abby. Yeah, Epic of Remnant. Yeah, that. And there was like a poster with like all the characters that's about to appear, and I saw Abby. I was like, she's so cute. I love her design. And then later down the line, I found out that it was designed by Kuroboshi Papa, and yeah. I was like, oh, I'm rolling. And then I wonder when it was, but I also learned about GGO that he designed. Ren-chan is so cute. Yeah. Yeah, those are probably the few things that caught my attention over the years. But yeah. Len is so cute. Yes. And I hope I can talk about this, but so Elma-chan, she forwarded me a package from Kuroboshi Papa and the editorial department that published Kuroboshi Papa's new art book, and it arrived yesterday. And and I opened up the book, and it was specially signed by Kuroboshi Papa, and I was like, I'll treasure it. I'll treasure it always. It's a one-of-a-kind art book now. I didn't even let my parents touch it. I was like, no, I have another book without the signature that you can look at, but this one, no touch. Mine, no touch. Yeah, I was so happy. And then he signed it, and he even drew me in it, and I was like, the best gift I could ever ask for. Thank you so much. Yeah. I can't frame it. It's in the book, so I'll probably buy like one of those like book stands that you can like just like display the book on, and I'll just like, you know, have it displayed on my bookshelf. I was really happy, and I wanna I wanna write him a thank you letter, but I'm afraid the thank you letter is gonna be like 1,000 pages long, so I'll have to I'll have to cut it down before I send it to him. Yep. Yes. For taco eyes only. Oh. Anyways, next. Da-dun. Did you ever go through a period where you stopped doing art almost entirely? If so, what got you back into it? If not, how did you maintain your motivation to draw even in the more difficult times? Good question. There was. I wouldn't say entirely, but there was a period of time where I barely drew. And it was during when I was going through a little bit of a not withdrawal, but I spent a lot of time just playing games. I talked about this a little bit before. Just playing games and not really knowing what to do with my life. Yep. And I realized, I look back, you know, when you do like a every end of the year, you like try to pick out one piece of artwork that you've done per month, and you like, you know, do like a yearly wrap up. And I think like for a year or two, I try to find artworks that I've drawn, like even doodles that I've done. I realized there really wasn't much. There wasn't much I could pick from each month. Some of the months I really had to dig through like really rough doodles, and I realized, you know, when you are in a rough spot mentally, you don't realize it, but you stop doing the stuff that you really enjoy doing. Yeah. I think what should I say? There was something I read on the comment about, it was like a tweet or something, and then they were talking about how their like roommate like caught them singing like while cooking or something after they were after they went out, and then they got really embarrassed, but the roommate was like, "Oh, I'm really happy to hear you sing again, because you don't sing when you're feeling down, and if you sing, it means everything is okay." And you know, kind of makes you realize, maybe if you realize you're not doing something that you really enjoy doing, then maybe it's a sign that you should change things up a little bit. Because sometimes you don't realize you're backed into a corner until you see the signs. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I think that was a sign that told me that, you know, maybe I should change things up and start drawing more. Yeah. And I think that's when I decided to kick my butt and draw a lot. That's when I realized. Yes. So, yeah, burnout is a thing. Being tired of life is a thing, but take it slow. If you feel like you're backed into a corner, kick into that wall. Don't make it a corner anymore. Seize the day. I forgot what the Latin phrase for it was. It carpe diem? Yeah. Yeah. But the first thing you gotta realize is that is that you just gotta realize you're in a spot that you don't want to be in. And when you've accepted that fact, that's when you can, start making your way out of that spot. So that's the story of when I stopped drawing for a while. Yep. Okay, next. Ina, can we expect more baking streams in the future? The macaron stream was great, and we tentacles are wondering if more pastries will be made in the future streams. The thing is, the cleanup after the last stream was a little too much. And seeing how it's a little ways away, like my kitchen is literally on the other side of the house, kind of. So it's a little difficult. Maybe I can try and do like a 2 PC setup, one in the kitchen, one not, but it's a little difficult. I'll see what I can do, but maybe as a special stream I can. Maybe we can do a special stream like the holidays one. That was a special one, so maybe like a big milestone or something. We can do a cooking one or special holidays. Yeah, I mean I can always stream from like the laptop or something, but that'll be a little lower quality because I don't think my laptop has like places where I can plug in my microphone and stuff. Maybe I have to get another microphone for like more of a mobile setup. We'll see. 144p Ina come in. Alright. Yeah. A cleanup stream. We'll see. But maybe maybe I can figure out something for setting up. Cause all I have is a MacBook, and I do have one of those like USB-C to other ports like USB and stuff I can probably use. But then I gotta plug in more than one thing to the USB hub, so I'll have to think about it a little more. Yeah, I have a Mac, so I've never tried like streaming from a Mac laptop, so we'll see. Okay. Next. Ta-dan. Ina, do you have any advice for when a pun doesn't land well and there's an awkward silence and people just move on and talk as if you didn't say anything, asking for a friend? Okay, so depends. There's two different situations that can happen in this case. One of them is that they did not understand the pun. The second one is that they understood the pun, decided to ignore it, and kept on with the conversation. Okay, there's two different ways to deal with the situations. Okay, the first situation where they didn't get the pun, don't try to let them understand the pun. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Keep up with the conversation. There will be other chances down the line. Other chances down the line. For now, you gotta lay low. Do not make the situation any more awkward. Yes. And number 2. They got the pun, but they decide to move along with the conversation. And this is more apparent when they give you a judgmental glare. Or like a "what are you talking about" kind of glare, stare. And or they're confused. They're trying to understand what you said. You gotta play it by ear here. If they seem like they're about to facepalm, then you gotta wait for the reaction. If not, you can see if you can explain it and laugh it off and then go on with the conversation. Otherwise, good luck. Good luck. And if all else fails, do a fake sounding laugh, like ha 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 ha, get it? Okay, next. Yeah, the key is the quick change of expression, like ha 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 ha, and then go, yeah, let's go on with the conversation. Like it didn't even matter to you if it was a bad pun or not. You just gotta brush it off. Just let them know that you can brush it off. Yeah. Okay, next. Yeah. If you also have a pun appreciating friend, they will also pun back at you, and you can have a pun battle. Otherwise, yeah. There's a time and place for puns. You gotta read the atmosphere. Can you do the fake laugh? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, let's go. Next question. Okay, how do you feel... Sorry, this is a little small. How do you feel knowing you've become someone who inspires several people to get into art or new hobbies? Have you ever expected to be like the artist you've looked up to since you first got into drawing? If you're able to give advice to your younger self who has... she started getting into drawing, what would it be? This is this always gets me. This always gets the, you know, the feels flowing, and realizing that, you know, maybe somewhere down the line, many years later, someone will look up to me like an amazing artist, or amazing musician, or an artist, or a streamer, walk down and be like, Hina, you know, do you remember when you debuted for Hololive? No, I really started drawing after, you know, you started, and I was really inspired, something like that. I wonder if that's also something some artists that I admire could, you know, feel. Just thinking about that, I already have a lot of people commenting like, you know, I didn't start, I kind of gave up on drawing, but I you know, for the Sunday gesture drawing streams, I started drawing again. You know, I didn't know where to start, but I started with the gesture drawing one, and starting to improve. And you know, everyone has the start of the journey, and I'm glad if I could be a part of it. Maybe down the line we can all gather around and talk about how back in the day, Ina used to answer questions and stream and tell bad puns and talk about art and such and such. Alright. That was just an unfortunate keyboard key pressing the mute button. Alright. Maybe if you guys saw the design sheet that Kuroboshi Papa had in his art book, you guys would be taking this. Nah, but... what unfortunate timing. Oh well. Zehimonnashi. Some things can't be helped. You guys can imagine it all you want. But there's a truth out in the world. Anyways, back to the question. If I ever had to go back in time and give advice to my younger self who was getting into drawing, what would it be? I don't know. Have fun. Cause having fun is what can keep me going for a long time. Like, Ever since I was little, you know, I've had a lot of fun just drawing and drawing. I don't know where it started exactly or why it makes me so happy to draw, but I just really enjoy drawing. And and if I didn't enjoy it to some extent, if I didn't find happiness in drawing, I don't think I would have continued, you know? I would have just went on with my day. I would have probably been doing something else right now, but I think it's important to have fun. Fun gives motivation. Fun, you know, makes me happy. I can relieve my stress by drawing. I know sometimes the stress is caused by drawing, but the fact that I'm able to put my thoughts onto paper and draw it out makes me happy. I kept drawing since I was little. Yes. F is for friends who do stuff together. Yes. U is for you and me. How did I practice? I don't know. Why or not why, how I went about practicing other than, you know, doing figure study, gesture drawings. Just if you probably look into my brain, it's probably just thinking about drawing and stuff I could try next time. And just, yeah. If I had more than one brain cell, it's probably because it's all just thinking about art. Yeah, it's like, even when I'm drawing, I'm just like, what should I draw next? And puns. Puns, I don't know. I don't really think about puns. It just appears out of thin air. It just happens automatically. I don't have to think about puns sometimes. A good pun comes when it's naturally spoken. Yeah, puns come naturally. If you try to force puns, it's kind of like, eh. But the really good puns are the inspiration, like a spark of the moment. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So, important is to have fun. I mean, if you find that you're just not having fun at all, maybe try something else. And then when you come back to it, you'll be like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then if you lose interest, do something else. You don't always have to force yourself, but just having the basis of... I think it's the same with everything. Like, try to find something, a fun part, like even like a mundane task. Try to find something fun about it, or make it fun for you. I think that's pretty important. Yes. Anyways, next. Done. As an artist and VTuber, do you fear of rejection? And have you ever received any major rejection or backlash? If you do, then how do you deal with it? P.S. Thanks for your streams. I'm currently on a tough spot in my life, but your streams always make me happy and give me faith that everything will turn out better one day. Rejection, huh? I mean, the faster you tell yourself that not everyone in the world will like what you do. Not everyone in the world will be supporting you. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Some people just want to bring people down. The more you realize that, the more you accept it, the easier it is for you to just be like, you know what? Brush it off. Brush it off. Yeah. Have I ever received any major backlash? I don't know. I don't actively look at like people, you know, giving like backlash or something like that, because I think especially with more exposure to everyone talking about you on social media, it's important to be able to know how to guard yourself mentally. So just be like, even if people say the worst things about you, even if people, you know, are like, like, why do people watch her? Like, I don't like her. I don't like her content. Something like that. You know, not everyone's gonna like what you do, no matter what it is. So, you know, just gotta be like, I guess so. There's no reason to force people who don't, you know, like your content to come watch your stuff. So, yeah. I mean, if you wanna watch my streams and pick out every single thing that I'm doing wrong in your eyes, I don't know. Maybe you find entertainment in that, and good for you. Keep yourself entertained. But yeah, honestly, like, I'm sure there's better use of your time other than watching a definitely 100% human VTuber playing games and drawing and talking on stream. If you don't like watching it. Yeah. So, how do I deal with it? You know, don't let it bother me too much. I know there is truth in some of the feedback that I get. And I do take it into consideration when I'm preparing for my streams, etc., my feature content, especially the comment sections or like when I ask for your opinions. If there is, I forgot who said it, but if there's like a negative comment about something and they like kind of try to you're doubting that I'm human. Anyways, yeah, when you're trying to fix something, they sometimes like tell you like what you could do better, but the fact that they can pick out something is that yeah, is that there is something you can always improve on. So it gives you food for thought, but don't let it get to you. Don't let it eat away at you, because at the end of the day, you can't satisfy every single person in the world, and you just gotta move on. Yep. I'm human. Yes. Can you see? Definitely human. Yeah, constructive criticism is good, but don't let it be like, oh, I'm doing everything wrong just because like one person out of like 1,000 just says meh. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's why I really like the quote 是非もなし. Just means it can't be helped. Gotta move on. I think that's why I really like Nobu from FGO, because she has that mindset. She's like, you know, some things in the world can't be helped, and you just gotta move on. 是非もなし. Yeah. Stretch time. And next question. Dun. How do you go about choosing what games to play on stream? When looking back at it, you seem to be a very good curator, choosing from excellent well-known games to smaller games that are also high quality. And on the same note, how much off-stream effort do you put into learning a game you're playing on stream? Lobotomy Corporation is a very complex game, and you seem to be doing pretty well at handling it. So I wonder how much effort you put into each one of them. So when it comes to choosing games to play, I first look through my Steam backlog. I looked at my Steam backlog and I see something I'm interested in, and then I ask Emma-chan, or I guess Kiara gave one of the other managers a different name, so I ask Emma or Genma about if we have permissions for it. If we do, I try to see if it'll be a pretty fun game to play. Otherwise, we ask if we can get permission for it, and we ask. Yeah. And that's how it is. And And sometimes it's like, when choosing the games, it's like, I see what other senpais have played. And if there's one that interests me, then I make like a little small list. Otherwise, yeah, it's usually just looking through my Steam playlist or Steam backlog and seeing if there is one that I can cover or play on stream. Yeah, Genma with the J. Yeah. Genma is like the Japanese Genma, sort of. Yeah. No, it's Genma with the J, not G. J. Anyways, how much off-stream effort do you put into learning a game you're playing on stream? Honestly, the only time I've ever done off-stream like practice was probably for Hades because I really enjoyed playing it, so I wanted to, you know, get a little better at it before I went. Plus, it's I heard roguelike is like you like improve your gear and stuff, like the more you die, such and such. So, so I tried playing a little bit off stream, but then I realized I probably played like a little more than I probably planned to. But it was kind of fun. But at the same time, other than that, I have not done much prep other than just seeing if the game runs properly and if it captures an OBS properly, such and such. That's the thing. That's the thing. Remember the little mishap I had with the first Unravel stream? Unravel the game, the settings that it's in the game, it's even if you set it to windowed, it kind of acts like a full screen game, so it messes up with the what should I say, the settings on OBS as well, and I did not take into account for that, and so that's where the little mishap happened. But usually I would test everything. What I usually do is I start prepping for stream like an hour before we start, unless I sleep in a little longer. If it's like a Satsudan or a drawing stream, I can take a little less time for prep because I'm used to it. But if it's like a new game that I'm playing or something like that, I always try set it up like an hour or so earlier. If I end earlier, then I can just chill. Otherwise, I really take all the way up until the stream starts to set everything up. Yeah. Something like that. There's borderless full screen. Yeah, I know about borderless full screen. It's just that the game itself does not have that option. It really depends on the game and when it was released. But yeah, Unravel it's a pretty fun game to play, so I want to continue on with the first one sometime down the line. Maybe after I finish the collab with Anya and finish Unravel 2. Yep. And so yeah, some other games. You want to play Hollow Knight? Yeah, I want to play Hollow Knight. I've watched some gameplay of it and it looks really fun and difficult, but I want to give it a try. Platforming, I'm not very good at platforming games. I mean, games take a while for me to get used to, but I'm getting a little bit of practice with, you know, Unravel and Unravel 2. So definitely want to give Hollow Knight a try. But I also want to play Outer Wilds. Yeah. I wanted to watch Ame's streams of it so badly, but I didn't want to spoil myself, so I didn't watch it. So I want to play through it. The only thing I've watched of Outer Wilds is actually the clip of Ame landing on the sun station. Was it called? It was so intense. I was like, Ame, you got this, and then she got it. So yeah. I can't wait to play it. Space. Yes. Next question. gosh. Ah! Do you have a specific mindset before going live? Like, do you have a pre-stream ritual to shake off stage fright and such? And how comfortable are you with streaming at this point of your career? Can you say that it's second nature to you by now? I think... I think the most nervous I was for any kind of stream was probably the debut stream and the first karaoke stream. Other than that, it's just been pretty chill. I never really felt nervous about playing games or talking or something like that on stream. So, yeah, if it's something I'm not comfortable doing, which was honestly just introducing myself to you guys for the first time, showing off. Since it was the first time seeing everyone, I want to make sure everything went pretty smoothly. That's why I was nervous. The first karaoke stream, I was nervous because it was my first time singing in front of so many people. Yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I'm pretty chill preparing for streams. Honestly, the only time I'm a little nervous is when we're prepping for maybe a collab stream and something doesn't work as well. But usually when something doesn't work as well, my brain just goes into problem-solving mode right away. So I try a whole bunch of stuff, beforehand. That's why I usually like what should I say? Yeah, at least an hour or so to prep for the streams. So there's a little bit of a little bit of space for me to make mistakes or find time to troubleshoot. Yeah, but stuff like random internet outages or frame drops from YouTube side, I can't be helped. But if there's stuff that I can fix on my end, then I already probably have tried it. Yeah, I've done troubleshooting with like OBS and streaming for quite a while, so pretty used to it. Yeah, and specific mindset or ritual. Mindset is just let's just have fun. Let's just try to deliver the most quality stream I can provide to everyone at this moment. Let's have fun and make sure everything goes smoothly. And a ritual, not much, just I have like a sticky note with a list of things I should check before the stream goes live. Like I check the stream settings, I check the game, I check the audio, I check if chat is working. What else do I do? Yeah, I check my internet connection and the speeds. A whole bunch of stuff. Pre-stream stuff, and when that's done, I just go grab a coffee or a snack. I sit back. I also read the pre-chat. I'm just like, hey, young kids, what are you talking about today? Something like that. Yeah, that's about it. Kind of interesting how the sort of stuff you guys talk about. Yeah. I'm always watching. Yeah. That's about it. Get off my lawn. What are you doing on my lawn? Why are you guys chatting? What are you guys chatting about? Let this priestess know all about it. Yes. Talk about your deepest, darkest secrets. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it. So behave yourselves in the pre-chat. I'm always watching. Yes. Next. A question from the last super chat. Have you considered recording and doing speed paint videos for all your works on stream? Based on the feedback from your New Year's video, people really like that kind of content. So with the what should I say? With the what should I say? The with the time lapse. I could always use the built-in function for Clip Studio Paint now, but some of the work that I do for, should I say, illustrations that I do on stream. Sometimes I do a lot of editing and stuff off stream, and switching between programs is kind of OBS can get a little weird when switching programs and such. So I don't really want to do that on stream. So if anything, it's just gonna be drawing on the stream. And if I wanted to cover any time lapse of different programs, I'd probably be recording them and then making a time lapse. But otherwise, I can try maybe for next time to use the built-in time lapse function. Yeah, like how you guys saw the what should I say, the Kokoro time lapse that I did the rough sketch and line art with. That was recorded on Clip Studio Paint. Yeah. So maybe I can have the function. It does take up a lot more memory and such, but should be fine. My PC can handle it. Yep. So I'll think about turning on that option for the future. Yeah. And next time, maybe ask an editor to do it for you. I wonder. Because I also wanna, work on my video editing skills. It does take a little longer, but I also wanna, practice. And my own videos are a good way to practice those skills. Yep. Anyways, I'll do more in the future. Definitely for the future projects that I have planned, I want to do more time lapses this time. Hopefully voiced. Yes. Yeah. You can tell in the first time lapse video, I'm just like, it's my first time using, what was it, Premiere Pro. I usually use After Effects for a lot of stuff, but this time I tried learning Premiere Pro for the simple editing stuff, so we'll see. Gotta improve. Okay, yep. Thumbnail design is my passion, yes. Okay, next question. Da-dun. Was there ever a point in your art career where you felt like you were relying too heavily on references? I often feel I'm leaning too heavily on my references or the style of my favorite artist. It feels like I'm copying more than actually making my own art. Any tips or thoughts on how to improve from this mindset? This might be a question that bothers you guys for beginner artists when you have like one artist that you really look up to and you want to be like them. But that's why I always tell people, if I can, have more than 3 artists that you look up to. More than 2. Just don't focus on just one. Find multiple artists that you really like, and try to see different aspects of their work that you like. Try to incorporate it into the work. It's good to have references, but variety is also very important. Yes. References is good. Variety is also good. You gotta find a balance, and once you find that balance, you realize you're on your way. It wasn't actually until relatively recently that I felt like I have something I create on my own too. I wasn't really satisfied with the direction I was going with my art. So I tried changing things up a little bit. I found different artists that I could, analyze, be like, what do I like about this artwork? What do I like about their style? What can I try to reach a similar effect? Such like that? I think I think you guys can tell maybe if you look into my artworks. I've admired Kurobushi Papa's works for a really long time, so you'll definitely see a lot of influence of his artwork in mine. I'll admit, but there's also different artists like who else have a big influence in mine? There's Hidari Sensei. Hidari Sensei's work I really liked. Like his work with Atelier Series, I really enjoyed. His designs and background artwork is really beautiful. So you can kind of see some influence of Hidari Sensei's work in mine. I also really like Tako Sensei's work. If you look closely, maybe you'll see some influences from there. And yeah. So, yes, I really like Hidari Sensei's designs and his style. Yeah, so, so in the end, your style in a way will be just a collection of little bits and pieces from the influences that you've had in your art career. And you make it yours by just refining on it from there, I think. Yes. You like this artist named Ina? I don't know about Ina. I think she lacks a little bit of skill. She needs to really work on a lot of things. I'm kidding, yeah. Yes. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, it's a long process, but along the line you'll discover new artists, and you just kind of add stuff that you like and such into your mental library. And down the line, your mental library will have a lot of different things you want to incorporate into your art. So you start experimenting, you see what works, you see what doesn't work, and you go from there. Okay, next question. Dun-dun. What musical instrument other than the guitar would you like to learn if you had the opportunity? Good question. I really wanted to learn the cello, but I never had the chance to. I don't think I will be able to. I can barely play the guitar, but I really wanted to play a lot of string instruments, but somehow Mama niece was really against it. Somehow she's really against letting me learn string instruments. She had no, well, I guess piano is a string instrument, but she had no problem letting me play piano. She had no problem letting me play clarinet or like any of the other instruments I played during school, like saxophone or bassoon or a whole bunch of stuff. But string instrument, I guess, was never an option. So if I could go back in time and I had the option to, I would probably try cello. Yes. Yeah. Sounds really fun. But I also kind of wish I played or started learning guitar when I was little, so I'd be able to sing songs while playing the guitar. Because the only thing I didn't like about the instruments I played was that I couldn't like sing along to it or well, minus piano, but I haven't really played the piano in really long, so I probably forgot how to play it. But like all the instruments I learned during school, I couldn't, I couldn't do anything other than playing the instrument. So yeah, string was never an option. Yeah, like I really like watching or hearing people like sing while playing the guitar, but it started too late. Well, it's never too late. I can still improve. Piano string win. I would have to buy a keyboard, electronic keyboard, because we have one of those like standing pianos, one of those like downstairs somewhere in the corner. It's awfully off tune. Yeah. Anyways, something like that. Ow! I keep hitting my head on my desk. Yeah. Next. What are some things that you've come to better appreciate having been in Hololive for several months now? Are there challenges that you've never considered before that you've come across? Yeah. Some of these problems is probably self-imposed. Some of it is sort of expected. Yeah. Something that I've come to appreciate is probably the amount of it's like a lot of respect for all the time that goes into prepping for streams and creating content, being able to stream for a long time, or plan out like celebration streams or collabs and such. You never realize how much effort goes into like each stream, until you actually try to do it yourself. Yeah. Is my hand like... No, I don't hit it really hard. It's just like a kind of like bonk on the way up kind of thing. Yeah. Prep work, it's like the effort that goes on behind the scenes, like people don't realize it, but there's a lot. There's a lot. And it's like big respects for all the senpais, all my gen mates. Put a lot of work into prepping for the streams and content and stuff that we haven't, even released yet, that we all prepare for. Much appreciated. And also much appreciated with the work that the staff does upstream. Even off stream when they they help us like moderate the chat a little bit, but they also plan out stuff for us. They give us feedback, suggestions, and a lot of the stuff that would be maybe a little too much for us to handle, like organizing like bigger events and such. They really give us a big hand in organizing like collabs with like across branches and such. They definitely help us manage that too, so everything goes smoothly. So it's like a lot of the behind the scenes work, not only just the talents themselves, but the staff, the planning, everything just makes me really appreciate everyone. Yeah. Holo staff, round of applause. Yeah. And are there challenges that you've never considered before that you've come across? Yeah, well, it's mostly time management. Yeah. As I mentioned, how there goes a lot of time that's required behind the scenes, and when I have a lot on my plate, I really have to depend on like Emma or the other manager, Gemma, or I gotta like make sure that I ask you guys if it's okay to delay streams or cancel streams, and time zones for collabs. Those are difficult. Yeah, I mean, my sleep schedule, I'm used to having it very flexible. So I'd like to adjust as much as possible, but due to my own stuff outside of Hololive, like having to go to the shrine and such, and working with time zones, it's a little difficult. So if I could, I would have probably tried to ask them if I could have a more flexible time, but other than that, yeah. Organizing schedule is just... and there's so many different time zones, and you're just like, okay, how about we try to organize stuff like with JST, especially for when I'm organizing collabs with the Indonesian branch. I'm just like, okay, we have so many time zones and it's all different, so we're gonna plan it around JST because we always adjust to GST. So yeah. And the thing, I think with one of the, I think it was the first collab with Hachama, I thought it was a day after, but I think Hachama didn't realize that where the time zone difference was that I'm a day behind Japan time usually. So she announced it. I was like, oh wait, wasn't it tomorrow? And I was like, oh, okay. I guess we'll go today. Something like that. So yeah, time zones are a little different. Especially for countries that don't have multiple time zones, it's like a little difficult to like explain. So that's why it's best to just organize things with one time zone, which is probably easiest to do with GST. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't have it in my schedule, because I thought it was the beginning of the week after, but it wasn't. Yeah. Anyways, there's that, and the challenges. Another challenge would be definitely the something I expected because of my language barrier, but yeah, being able to talk in Japanese and have a conversation with like my limited Japanese skills is a little difficult, because my listening skill is pretty okay. Like, I understand like 80 to 90% of all conversations, but when it comes to replying, it's a little rough because I can't piece together sentences fast enough. So yeah, that's why like collabs with some senpais that I really want to do is really difficult, because unless they speak unless they are able to speak a little bit of English, or if I can piece together some words to make a conversation, it's really difficult to communicate. Yeah. Your JP was great in an Infocode collab. Yeah, but that's why we can't really like. I really want to do that collab with like Sencho with Marin Senpai, but I think we actually talked about maybe also having Kiara with us, just in case, you know, we need a little help with communicating. And Kiara was also really good at drawing, so I think it'll be like a fun three-way collab too. Yeah. And but yeah, definitely the language barrier is a big factor in trying to organize collabs, because even if we like try to communicate in like broken languages in a way, one thing is us understanding each other and us having a fun time versus like the viewers having a fun time or trying to understand us, kind of thing. I think everyone, every talent in Hololive, every senpai, every genmate, we wanna give the best experience with, you know, watch to all viewers watching the stream. And if we're not having fun because of language barriers, then I think it'll be hard for the viewers to also enjoy it. So we wanna probably create a at least like a something entertaining for you guys to watch. Yeah. And especially with drawing streams, it's definitely needs more communication, because it's closer to Satsudan than just gameplay. So there's that. Yeah. So especially with the collab with Sencho one day, I want to be able to talk to her about a lot of stuff, but I don't want my lack of skills to to just make it really awkward. Yeah. So yes. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yeah, so please be a little more patient. I know Sencho is really busy too. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like with Pochi Sensei that I'm collabing with tomorrow. Yeah. It's possible because Yuffie Senpai is there to, you know, communicate with us as well. So, and we all like drawing. So, yes. No, I'm not discounting my skills. It's just that there's one thing about just trying to communicate off screen and talking to someone with like broken languages, but there's something about, you know, there has to be some sort of understanding between we have to be willing to go over that language barrier. And sometimes the language barrier is too high. Especially if we have to talk about like a whole bunch of random stuff, which I lack the vocabulary in my head for. Yeah. Anyways, next question. Adadon. What is your fondest memory and favorite thing you've done so far as a member of Hololive? Ah. Honestly, it would have to go with. We're talking a lot about collabs, but it would have to be. It would have to be collab with my gen mates. Yes. I really enjoy playing like Minecraft with them. I wish all our times lined up a little better so we could also collab a little more. But yeah. But especially the Christmas collab, the Christmas like the gift giving collab and the Minecraft collab, we really had. I really had a lot of fun. I think everyone else had a lot of fun too. So hope down the line we can spend more time together. Yeah, that's one of the fondest memories because what should I say? I don't really get. I tend to distance myself from a lot of people because I just, you know, when I want to get close to someone or like get to know them better, I actually distance myself from them a little bit because I don't want them to, I don't want to make a mistake or I don't wanna say something wrong. So I need a little bit of space before I get to know them a little better and get a little more comfortable with them before I can be comfortable like saying jokes and stuff, like going back and forth like like how I did with Kiara during our Minecraft collab. Yeah, so I think at the beginning when we were getting to know each other, I was kind of like I was kind of a little in the back. I wanted to just see how everyone reacts to certain comments and such. Yeah. Relatable. It's the introvert thing, yeah. But once I get to know them, I like, throwing jokes sometimes. Puns are a relatively okay icebreaker. Sometimes not, sometimes it is. Yeah. I gotta be really comfortable with someone before I open up to them, so yeah. That's why I'm always a little in the back sometimes, but that's just me assessing the situation, assessing if it's alright for me to do certain things. Yes. Yeah, but definitely want to play more games with everyone. If time allows it. Time zones are rough. Okay, next. Ta-dun. Here's another collab question. Do you approach the other Holo members for collabs or do they approach you? It's usually the majority of it is them approaching me for collabs. Sometimes when I have enough time to gather up courage, I do ask for collabs. Yeah. But it's a little rough because anxiety. Yeah, it's also because I know I have a very limited amount of time where I can stream. Like, I'm free on weekends, but usually everyone likes to do like longer or like bigger streams on the weekends, and I also want to watch those streams. So, trying to find some time to squeeze it in on the weekends, if time zones are available. It's a little rough, but sometimes I just gotta sleep like 2 hours between streams. That's fine. Yeah, but that's why I'm a little hesitant to approach for collabs because, yeah. But when I really, really, really want to collab with someone, I guess I have to gather up courage for like a week or like 2 weeks before I actually ask. Yeah. It's a little rough, but collabs, it also takes a lot of time to, well, at least on my end, because I want everything to go smoothly. It takes a lot to organize behind the scenes, so yeah. Man, I wish I had more time. I did this to myself. But as I said, Himonashi, I'll make do with what I have. So, yes. I'll do what I can. But if there's any senpais or any genmates who wants to collab, they can always DM me. I'll find time for you. Because yeah, I do get lunch breaks, so maybe I can sneak a little stream during lunch breaks and stuff. Yep. And my left or right hand? I'm right-handed. Okay, that was a random question, but I answered it. Okay, next. What's the saddest movie you've ever seen? Do you like watching stuff that makes you cry or hate it? A saddest movie that I've watched. There's two different ones I can mention. One of them is kind of like a animated movie. One of them is the normal movie. You actually mentioned it. I saw it in the comments. It is indeed The Notebook. The Notebook. Hachiko is pretty good too. Yeah. Yeah, that I cried too. But The Notebook, I cried a lot because I don't remember it being so sad, but I remember watching it like on DVD, and I was watching it by myself, and I was glad because I just started bawling my eyes out. I was like, I don't know why, but I'm so sad. But I'm so happy, but I'm so sad. Yeah. That's probably the one movie that I cried a lot in, that I remember. And there was like a really famous scene where it's like, I think it was like raining, and then they chew. And I think that's like the one famous scene from the movie. And I was like, it's so memorable. And one animated movie, it's not very sad per se, but it gives me like a wave of nostalgia in a way. It's kind of like my summer vacation is over kind of feel. Like we're growing up kind of feel. And that's probably Spirited Away. Spirited Away gives me that nostalgic yet gives me that warm fuzzy feeling, like something is ending. Yeah. iCarly. Is there iCarly movies? Yeah. Yeah, something about Spirited Away just makes me go Yep. I watched it like so many times, but every time I watch it I'm just like, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. But it's gonna end. Yep. iCarly. I still remember the first time that Nenichi mentioned iCarly. I was like, wait, Nenichi, you watch iCarly? Yeah. No, Spirited Away isn't really sad, but it's kind of like, it makes you realize, like, your childhood is gone. You grow up, and sometimes gotta leave it behind. No matter what good memories you had. Anyways, yeah, iCarly. Interesting choice for iCarly is the saddest movie. Yeah. Marley and Me. Marley and Me. You know, Mama niece always used to make fun of me when I cried during movies. Like, we went to watch Marley and Me in the theaters, and I was just like, sniff, sniff. At the end of the movie, I was like, and Mama niece was like, "Are you crying, Ina? You're crying, Ina. You're crying." And I'm just like, you're still making fun of me. It's just sad. Yeah. Am I sick? No. I just have a permanently stuffed nose. I can't help it. Yeah. my niece makes fun of me. But then the funny thing is like I'm just like, and then like the lights come up after the movie, and I look at my niece, and she's just like, she's also teary eyed, but she's making fun of me. I'm just like, ha, look who's acting tough now. Sniff. Yeah. Allergies? I don't know. It's always been stuffy. Yeah. Anyways, next question. Oh yeah, do you like watching the stuff or do you hate it? I like watching it. It clears my nose sometimes. It makes it stuffy and it clears it. It's okay to stay true to your emotions. You sometimes gotta cry to feel better. You sometimes feel better after you cry. It's just like letting out your emotions and be like, okay, I'm okay now. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Dun. Speaking of Yuru Camp, as I was watching the first season, I felt the urge to try and cook the fried eggs that the girls eat at one point in the show. Did something like that ever happen to you? Maybe a drink or meal you saw in a game or anime that you tried to do yourself after seeing how yummy the characters made it look? Ah, indeed, I have tried it. I have tried it before. There's a couple of times. I can't remember the exact one, but there's one that always that I remember, which is wait, there's two that I remember. One of them is actually just simple boiled egg from Sangatsu. I was reading the manga and they had a little step-by-step on how to cook the perfect soft-boiled egg. And I followed it, and it was delicious, perfect. Yes. Those are the best eggs that I've had, and I've been using that recipe ever since. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's in the anime too, but it's also in the manga, I believe. Yes. Yeah, it's in the anime too. Yeah, you should watch it and follow the recipe. It's very simple if you want just egg. Yeah, and the second one was actually the bamboo shoot gratin from Emiya Gohan. Yeah, I made that before. I happen to have like one of those like canned bamboo shoots in my pantry for a really long time, so I was like, I want to make it. So I made that before. It was delicious. It's really yummy. I want to make some other things from there too, but the bamboo shoot gratin really stood out for me, and it was delicious. And I even made it for Papa niece and Mama niece one time too, and they really liked it too. So, it was delicious. Yeah. I want to try making some of the other food that appeared in the show, but we'll see. Oh yeah, in Food Wars, I wanted to make some of the food from Food Wars. I know there's like a lot of YouTube channels that like imitated the dishes from Food Wars, and they have like the recipe for it. So I kind of wanna try it someday. Cooking streams, yeah. Maybe we'll have to really do a find a way to do like a mobile stream setup so I can cook for you guys. Okay. Next question. Da-dun. Out of all your senpais that you haven't collabed with yet, who do you want to collab with but too shy to ask? Looking forward to this week, Ina. Thank you. One senpai I really wanted to collab with in the future is probably Sora senpai. Because I was actually watching a bunch of her English study streams, and you know, Sora senpai. I wanna collab with Sora senpai. And I wanna, maybe help her practice English. I wonder if there's a good game we can play or something we can do that we can maybe like speak English or yeah. That'll be fun to do. Yeah. See, so collab? Maybe. But if any senpais maybe wanna do like a English speaking stream and have a special guest, that'd be really fun. Yeah. Of course I wanna collab with Marin senpai too. We're still talking about it. We'll work something out. Yeah. Not chess. You know what? Chess is as painful as it is to me for you guys. No, wait, I said that wrong. But it's painful for me to play too, you know. It's because I try to think, but then I think too much or I think too little, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know how to end this game anymore. No chess, not for a while. Minecraft dungeon, huh? Maybe. English is a difficult language, yeah. No matter how many years we speak English, there's some random rule that overrules things like the spelling or pronunciation, and there's like a lot of regional differences, and you're just like, oh, well, there goes my English skills. Yeah. We'll see. I also wanna, I wanna go and take a look at Flare Senpai's house again in Minecraft. I wanna see like everything she's built and like take a really good look at all the interior decorations that she's done and take note and then make a bunch of stuff on our server as well. Yeah, there's a lot of room for decorations and such in the Ian server. So yeah, I really liked her house when I visited with Ninomae and Volca. So yes. Okay. Next question. Ta-dan. Are there any skills that you would have liked to learn but did not get a chance to? I think this kind of falls in line with the earlier question with the instruments. Like, I really wanted to learn string instruments like guitar or cello, but I haven't had the chance to. Some other skills, probably graphic design. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, people usually, when you draw, people think you're like a good graphic designer as well. And we have like maybe like a basic sense for it, but it's like a slightly different world. Slightly different world. Designing stuff, graphic design, difficult. And like typography and like UI design and stuff like that. Those are quite different. Yeah, it's like when you draw and your relatives are like, oh yeah, by the way, can you like design this for me? And you're just like, I can draw, I can't design stuff. Yeah. And any other skills? I wonder. I mean, I also kind of wish I wasn't so shy about singing when I was little. I was really conscious of my voice. Like, I didn't really like my voice until, well, I still don't. I still think my nasally voice is kind of gets in the way sometimes. But I wish I wasn't so shy about singing and performing when I was little. I was always very self-conscious. So if I could, I would have maybe practiced singing a little more when I was little. I'm still starting to now, but yeah. I gotta have confidence. Yes. Yep. And yeah. I mean, it's not too late to keep practicing, so maybe I can. Well, I am kind of practicing, but I'll work on it a little more. But stuff that I wish I had more skills to, or maybe taking lessons for, is probably more on the musical side. Yeah, like instruments or singing or such and such. Yes. Next question. Ta-dun. Yeah, looking back, what was the scariest part about joining Hololive, and what was the most exciting? I hope you didn't hear my stomach growl, because it's growling really loudly. I'm really hungry. Okay, I'll go exercise after this stream. I'll exercise. Yeah, I was exercising for a couple of days, but yeah. 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 Okay. You know, actually, you know the short Yonkoma I posted on Twitter. I was like, oh yeah, another day of RFA. I don't feel tired rushing to the kitchen anymore. Yeah, after that, I did maybe like a day or two more of the daily exercise, and then yeah. Okay, okay, I'll exercise. I will. Don't worry, I will. Okay. やばいですね。Yeah, stuff happened. Doesn't have to be daily. Okay. Yeah. I'll work on it. Next! Looking back, what was the scariest part about joining Hololive, and what was the most exciting? Actually, they're kind of the same thing. I was actually most nervous and kind of scared about meeting my gen mates for the first time. Like when I passed the audition, they were like, "Okay, Ina, it's gonna be a little bit, but you're gonna be joining the Discord and meeting the others soon." I was like, I'm gonna be streaming with them a lot, and I'm gonna be, you know, I don't know what they look like, I don't know who they are, but I will hopefully get along with them. You know, you never know. You never know who you're gonna meet. And then I was really scared, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Ina. Hi, nice to meet you guys." And then I got to know them, and they're all so talented and so passionate about what they do. They're really fun to be around. So that was the scariest thing, and also the most exciting thing about joining Hololive. Just meeting new friends, gen mates that I'll be working together with. You know, yeah. I'm really happy that I could meet them. That they're my gen mates. They're all so talented. Love them all. They're so kind and understanding, and I don't know. I can't imagine streaming without them. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're very, very yabai, as in a good yabai. They're amazing. They're also talented. They're also fun to play games with, to talk with. Yeah. Hmm. The naked girl incident. I try to forget about it. It's like, it was kind of like, if you think about it, like you invite your friends over to your house, and then you're taking a shower, and then your friends like arrive at your house, and they find the door open, so they sit at the couch and they're talking about it, and then you walk out of the shower thinking that they're not there yet, and then you're just like, oh. There's something similar to that, probably. No more details, but yeah. Anyways, next question. What's a funny, embarrassing story from your past, like accidentally saying "you too" when a waiter says "enjoy your meal" or something? Also, would you be interested in streaming Splatoon 2 Octo expansion? I think it'd be fun. Embarrassing story from my past. Honestly, every time someone asks me for an embarrassing story, it's probably something I already talked about, like spitting water on that classmate, or or like, someone waving at me, and I wave back, but they're actually waving at the person behind me, and I awkwardly pretend that someone was waving at me, and make my way past the person who originally waved. Or something very simple like ordering Uber Eats, and then they're like, "enjoy your meal," and I'm just like, "yeah, you too." And yeah, just the regular things like that. Yeah. Yeah. I think yeah, some painful stuff that I've already talked about. Yeah. Oh yeah, another embarrassing story. It's not really embarrassing, but something kind of not embarrassing, but kind of like kind of thing happened on my way to school. I used to always carry like a thermos with tea in it every single day to school, and then my backpack had like one of those like things you can put the thermos in, but and I put my thermos on there at one time, but I accidentally forgot to close it all the way, and and I was running to school. I think I was running to the bus, and I was like, I was running, and then I looked back, and my backpack was entirely wet with tea. There was tea all over my pants. And yeah, I just had to carry my soggy backpack, and yeah, and the worst part was that the bus was completely packed. So I had to put my soggy backpack in front of me. Had to make sure it doesn't drip on anyone else while still being squished, and yeah. I think there was enough tea on my pants that I had to go and switch into gym clothes when I got to school. I had to use my locker to dry out my actual pants. Yeah. And then ever since that day, I made sure that I locked my thermos very tightly so I don't make the same mistake. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's a thing of the past. It's a thing of the past. But that was rather unfortunate. Yeah. I don't know if people were like looking at the soggy backpack or if they even realized it, but that was kind of like I hope no one saw this. I hope no one realizes that my backpack is just drenched in tea. Hey, at least I smelled okay. I smelled like tea. I'm pretty sure I had like chai or something. Yeah. Next question. Someone once said that when it comes to creative work like art or music, you can't wait for motivation or inspiration to come to you. You just have to do it. Do you think this is also true? It's true sometimes. Like sometimes when people are expecting you to draw something until someday, then you gotta make sure you got it done on time because they're depending on you. But sometimes if it's just for yourself and you're just like, I don't know where this doodle is going. I don't know. It's not looking correct. Then you sometimes just gotta leave it, come back another time. Depends on if you're being dependent on or not. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just can leave it for a little while and then come back for it. Splatoon. Yeah, I wanna play Splatoon. I also wanna play Salmon Run. I love Salmon Run. So yeah, maybe in the future I wanna play Splatoon. It's fun. I've actually been playing it a little bit recently. Salmon Run can get really chaotic. So yeah, I wanna play it someday. Salmon Run is like a different game mode where you gotta fight against like waves of bosses and mobs, and you gotta collect like salmon eggs and like dunk it into the basket. And yeah. Any chance you'll play it near Replicant? If we have permissions for it, definitely. Yeah. I actually asked if anyone would be interested in playing Splatoon, and I don't think anyone has seen it yet. So it's okay. Speaking of which, I know Callie was trying to organize like a tabletop RPG session, and then I read through like everything she wrote, and I was like, oh yeah, I wanna play. And she was like, oh yeah, which version of this would you be interested in playing? And I was like, I would be interested in playing like like this and that. And then I spelled one of the modes really wrong. I think it was called like Hunter, but I replied as yeah, I'm really interested in this one called Hunger. And then she was like, yeah, Hunter, yeah, that's one of my favorites. I was like, wait, did I just write Hunter as Hunger? And I could like feel my face was going bright red. I was like, oh no, not Hunger, it's Hunter. I was definitely hungry when I wrote that, probably. But yeah, Yep. I hope we can make it happen because I was always interested in like playing it with friends, but never really had. I didn't even know where to start or like where to like gather friends' interest to play it. So, and since Callie has experience with the GM, and yeah, it'd be good to have her lead the way. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm always hungry. Yes. Yeah. World of Darkness. Yeah. World of Darkness. I think it was called. And be hunger. Yeah. Anyways, next. Ta-dun. How do you start conversations with people you don't know but want to become friends with? I wanna ask that myself. How? How do chat? Conversation hard at human relationships. difficult. Conversation, how to. Pain. But I guess, if anything, I'll try maybe like randomly talking about if we have something in common, like a show we're watching together, or like a game we both like. Just small talk. Yeah, maybe. It's just that, yeah, I don't know if they'd be interested in talking about stuff like that. So we'll see if they reply back. Maybe they'll be able to find it. Puns will do. You send them a farting seal. No, that is only good as a reply video. It can't be the lead into conversation, because if they send me a meme video and I send them back a meme video, it makes sense. But just sending them the seal farting video right off the bat, no. You send something else, like a seal going up the waterway, like with like elevator music. That is okay, but yeah. We'll see. Yeah. And how do you feel about doing a Gunpla building stream? Possibly. I probably won't be able to show like a live feed video, but I can probably just stun while doing it. Actually, there's a it's not really Gunpla, but there's a figure series that Huge Papa designed. It's like, I don't know if you guys seen it in your timelines and stuff, but I bought the first one a while ago, but I haven't been able to put it together yet. But I really want to make it sometime. Yeah. Huh. My best friend was the one that walked up to me and said hi. I'm glad he did. I mean, but what if you already said hi to them? Like, where do you go on from there? Where do I go on from there? But yeah, maybe I'll try that. I'll just say hi, even if I know them. I'll just be like, hi. Yeah, find an extrovert to adopt you, maybe. Well, I'll put myself in a cardboard box and say, adopt me, please. Hi, you like jazz? Hi, you like cheese? Yeah. Anyways, next question. Out of all the games, anime, etc. that you played, watched, and read, are there any that really influenced you as a person? For me, playing Demon Soul when I was younger taught me the important values of pushing forward, no matter how things may get in life. Hope you're doing well, Yuna. Good luck on your pieces series. These member ideas sound very comfy and enjoyable. I'm looking forward to more streams and interactions with the cult in the future. If I were to say a few series, well, first thing I want to mention is probably Ghibli movies, like especially Spirited Away. Spirited Away is definitely one of the most relatable-ish, most impactful movie that I watched when I was little, because when I watched it when I was little, it kind of gave me a sense that I kind of, have to grow up and leave things behind. Yeah, it's like I can have all these fun times in my childhood, but there's an end to everything, and I gotta grow up. Yes. And another one that kind of might be kind of a reach, but it still left a really big impact when I was little, was actually Evangelion. Especially with a character called Kaoru, Yep. Uh, because, you know, he appeared for like what, 2 episodes, but he's made such a huge impact. Impact, get it? Anyways, yeah, and he was like the one character that was like mysterious, but showed a lot of affection, like even to someone like they've just met, and the the impact one kind of that was unintended, but but yeah, yeah, I don't know what was about Kaoru, but like the fact that he could show kindness to someone he just met in a way, kind of showed that, you know, you can just be kind to someone and make someone's, you know, someone's day better, or even like maybe save someone with your kindness. In a way. Yeah. And in a way, big robots fighting. Wow. Cool robots. That's probably the first like mecha anime I watched, and probably why I enjoy mecha anime in a way. But yeah. You heard the slurp. Yeah, I'm halfway done my coffee. Halfway done my coffee. Big robots, big budget movies. Yeah, I was really looking forward to watching the new movie sometime, but it was indefinitely delayed. Can't be helped, but I still want to watch it. Yeah. Giant robots fighting. Did you guys see? I think someone made like a mad movie with like the senpais, and like made their voice fit like Evangelion clip. I laughed so hard watching that. Lucia senpai when she screams, it's like, I thought they like recorded it like specifically for that, but it was just their voice clips, and they put it together into fit the video, and it's amazing. You guys could watch it. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Okay. Next. Can you tell us about your experiencing Hololive Ierukana for the Hololive Second Fest Beyond the Stage? What was it like recording for it? How you felt when you heard the final product, etc. Do you have any plans for covers and original songs in the near future? That actually, that was like one of the experiences that kind of like makes you realize I am part of Hololive now. Because you know, like back in the first fest, when I was watching it, that was like way before I even auditioned, and you know, and just like having the staff being like, yeah, we need you to record these lines for the fest. For the live, and we're gonna be making like the Hololive Ierukana song with like all your catchphrases and such, and introducing yourselves. I was like, and then they were like, okay, your line is Ina 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 Ninomae Ina desu. I was like, okay, I got this. I think I took like it took a lot of takes because I wanted to be relatively good, but yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was the first time that I've ever had like my voice or singing in a way like remixed or mixed properly into like a song. So I was like, when I heard it, I was like, I can't stand listening to my singing. So when I was watching the live and it was my part, I had to like take off my headset for a little bit and then put it back on when Guro came on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I have to get used to it because I have to monitor to see if I sang it properly. But I really like listening to like the full version that was uploaded onto the Hololive official YouTube page. You guys should go listen to it. But yeah, when I watched it live, it was like I can't listen to it. But do you have any plans for covers or original songs in the near future? Please look forward to it. Working on something. Working on something. But there's definitely a few songs I do want to cover in the future, but something else I wanna work on first. Before I do the cover songs. So we'll see. We'll see. And next. In what situation did you know the song named Tokyo by Yui? I've been lifeless for a certain reason a while ago, but hearing you sing Tokyo, I continue to work hard after crying. I can't thank you enough, Hina. Even though my English is not good enough, I still want to say thank you. I love you. Thank you. Tokyo. I mentioned how I used to move around a lot when I was little, and sometimes it was rough adjusting to like a new environment, especially like you gotta make new friends and stuff like I don't know how to like fit into like a friend circle and such, and Tokyo is about moving. It's like Yui's own experience, like moving to Tokyo, to start her career. So when I heard it, I was like, yeah, I just gotta, even though it's a whole new world. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know anyone there, but sometimes you just gotta go do it. So that's when I first heard Tokyo. But the reason I also wanted to sing it during the second karaoke stream was I heard Yui sing it again during the first take. And it kind of reminded me of the old days and kind of like what we're going through right now, like joining Hololive, streaming, doing all kinds of things I'm not familiar with. It kind of reminded me of the old days, so I really wanted to sing it, practice it, and sing it. And yeah, that's my story with Tokyo. Yeah, the first take version of Tokyo that Yui sang was just like it rang my heartstrings. Also Lisa's version of Homura on the first take is definitely a lot more emotional than her like recorded version, in my opinion. And I honestly like cried a little bit listening to it. You guys go check out the first take. Yeah. Lisa's Homura was amazing too. Yes. Okay, next. You've mentioned how much you admire Kuroboshi Papa before. I was wondering how much of a chance you had to interact with him before debut. Did you ever get the chance to chat, or was it all business? It was the first time I actually talked to him myself was actually to ask for permission to use like the picture of his art book in my debut stream, and I was like a little nervous talking to him for the first time. And yeah, but I've been like watching his streams a lot even before I debuted, and it's always like I'm always nervous to talk to him because he's someone I looked up to since I started drawing, It's kind of like, is it okay to talk to him? Is it okay? I don't want to bother him if he's too busy, but Yeah. But I like to talk to him if I have a chance to. I drew him a little doodle for his birthday. Yeah, he's really chill. I think he he like when you watch his streams, you kind of like he kind of like wonders like what he should talk about like in replying to tweets and stuff. I'm just like he's very nice. And yeah, I'm glad that I get a chance to talk to him. Because otherwise, I don't think I would have ever had a chance to talk to him. Otherwise, I would have been just too nervous. Yeah. Knees weak, arms heavy, tentacle spaghetti. Yeah, he's very chill. He's kind of he's pretty similar to me in that he's very my pace kind of person. So I kind of understand, but at the same time he's very busy. He has a lot of projects, so I don't want to bother him too much. But yeah. Okay. Next. Priestess question. Making puns has become part of the Takodachi culture. However, do you feel that chat sometimes overkill with the puns? Have any of our puns made you cringe? Honestly, I enjoy reading your puns, but if I were to talk about if it's too much or not, really depends. Because let's say if I'm talking about something really serious, then I would appreciate if we're on topic and having a serious what should I say, atmosphere? Yeah, but at the same time, most of our streams are very chill, so there's a lot of puns, a lot of room for puns. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, never enough puns. But there's only very rare occasions where I need you guys to behave yourselves. But I don't think we have had that situation before. So until that time, yeah, make sure we learn to learn to read the atmosphere. Kukiyomi. You gotta learn to read the atmosphere. If it feels like an atmosphere where we have to be serious, then we can tone back down on the puns. But otherwise, let's just have fun. Aside from that one time I pranked you guys, was it really a prank? Come on. There wasn't anything serious we had to talk about other than the fact that we're gonna be senpais. Like, if you if you saw the thumbnail properly, I think I just said like JK or something like that. Yep. Yeah. Kurobashi Papa streams. Yeah, he streams, but it's on his Nico Doga channel. So you'll have to rather follow his Twitter, because he usually posts the link to his streams there, or follow him on Nico. Okay. Next. We're finished with the questions. Hey. That was all the questions I had ready for today. Yes. Stretch time. That was 2 hours and 30 minutes of question answering and talking. My neck is a little stiff. Otsu, everyone, otsu. Yes. I kind of wanna do a another Q&A down the road, because there were some I'm a little embarrassed to admit, but there were questions I want to answer from previous super chats, and I had it all written down somewhere that I wanted to answer, but I couldn't find where I wrote them all down, so I gotta skim through them all over again. That's why when I was going through the questions from the members, This is all questions from the member post because I I couldn't find all the questions. I'm so sorry. Yeah. My brain's just been all over the place, and this is the first time I've actually just misplaced where I put all those questions, and I could have gone through all the super chats again, but I just didn't have time to reorganize. Yeah. Did the 2 hours and 30 minutes fly by? Yeah. We'll do more questions down the line. But yeah. We'll see if we can. If I wanna look through the member questions again and see if there's any that I missed that could be a good Q&A question for next time. So, and then of course I will open questions for everyone as well. If there's actually, I wonder if there's any that I could answer. I could just like reply with a comment, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Did it go missing with the loaf? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it ran away with Guro's bread. Who knows? But I will find that list again. And we'll do another Q&A. Don't forget Ring Fit. I won't forget Ring Fit. But right now, I might need more sleep than Ring Fit right now. So, yeah. What's it today, everyone? Thanks for coming to watch the Q&A stream. It's the little thank you stream. How should I say this? Let's say if my life was just a bowl and there's constantly happiness and support flowing into the bowl, and anything negative happening to it are just like cracks in the bowl that lets the happiness leak a little bit. You know, before I started streaming, I say maybe like the bowl was just kind of full. It's kind of full. There's some leakage, some staying in the bowl. But ever since I started streaming, I realized like if before it felt like, you know, just like a normal water faucet flowing water into the bowl. Right now it feels like there's a waterfall of all the support that you've given me over the couple of months. The bowl is literally overflowing with support and happiness, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed some of my answers. And thank you so much again for everything. I look forward to streaming lots and lots for you in the future, hopefully. And until next time, I think the next stream I have is actually the collab with Iofi Senpai and Pochi Sensei. Yeah. I think it's gonna be on Pochi Sensei's channel, so I hope to see you guys there. And oh yeah, by the way, there's Lami-chan's 3D debut later today too, right before my collab. So make sure you guys go check it out. Give her lots of support. Yes. And that's it. That's it for today. Otsu everyone. Make sure you give lots of support to all the other Hololive members as well, all my gen mates. And love you. Mwah. Until next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.